Hello and welcome to a new video, and today we're going to take a look at a very interesting team as we're going to have a Lugia here. On the lead we have the Snorlax as a side swap and we have the Ferro in the back. I really want to make a video about Ferro, and some people might even know this team because this is the team that a washing machine used to hit rank 1 on the leaderboards. So huge congrats to him. I'm gonna leave a link to his Twitter most likely. I don't know if he has anything other than Twitter, but I'm gonna leave a link to him in the description. So check him out, follow him if you want to maybe see some other cool teams. I think he was rank 1 on the leaderboards last season for 1 point as well. So it's a really good player. In the first game, I don't know what this even was here. We have Kyogre in the lead, we have Valkyria in the back. I don't know what my opponent was doing, but very interesting team. But yeah, I'm actually surprised. That he got to this rank with his team. By the way, I don't know if the moves I use are the correct moves that he also used. I cannot say about that. No. The Lugia should be correct, and the Snorlax is most likely correct, but you can also think about Skull Bash, Earthquake, or Outrage even. And the Ferro is something where I'm really not sure about, because I think maybe Thunder also has some play right now in the meta, because you see a lot of flying types. And especially something like Man Busted would be better. Or the bait move, I don't know what he used there. He only posted his team on Twitter. I just wanted to use it and see how it goes. Here, Thunder would be a bit better than the Flash Cannon. So I don't know if that was the right moveset. But yeah, I'm surprised that he got that far. Because when I played the team, I played it not perfectly fine. To be honest, I had a lot of games where I misplayed a lot. I have to say that right now. There were a lot of games where I was kind of not satisfied with how I played the game. Which happens, you cannot play every game perfectly fine. But yeah, in general, I'm actually surprised. There were a lot of things that completely destroyed this team, it felt like. Also, Scrafty is really difficult if you especially face in the backline. In general, the Nidoqueen Double Dark team seemed really interesting. I had to hope there, by the way, to get an Earthquake that he based with the Rockstar, otherwise I had no chance. But yeah, I don't know, I was not that crazy with this team. Might be because I didn't play perfectly fine. That's definitely a thing. Well, we also don't have a hard counter for G-Fisk, and G-Fisk is in every team right now. Maybe I'm just gonna do a team which might be able to completely destroy Deoxys and G-Fisk. I'm so sick of those guys. I just can't. I just cannot deal with those anymore. But I wasn't that satisfied with this. I actually had a 0 and 5 set with this team. But there was also afterwards, I think every other set was okay. Was only this one set, and I think there were some games which I could have won, but my opponent either got the move onto the right Pokemon for him, basically Sexrod perfectly fine there. Even though sometimes I think I even got Sexrod, even though I overload by 1 just to make sure that my opponent doesn't Sexrod, and then they Sexrod perfectly on me. It's sometimes really annoying, but yeah. It's sometimes so random when your opponent can count and you think, okay, they can count, and then they just basically throw perfectly when you just yeah, you know the feeling, But yeah, there were a lot of games where I thought, not the best. I played in total, I think, 4 sets with this team. So you definitely don't see everything of that, especially because it's a bulky team. Games take a bit longer than they usually do. So most of the time I cannot feature as many battles. And yeah, here we have a Sylveon in the lead. We have to swap out, of course, have an Ascaf. I saw so many Ascafs in the back, which I definitely understand, but I don't really understand my opponent's team there. I think fire types are underrated right now in the league. I think you should try fire types if you could. Something like Typhlosion should be really good right now. Because I see so many teams that are double weak to fire. Because no one plays fire, because Talonflame is banned. There's nothing else that's really good. So I don't know, that might be something that you want to take a look at and see how it's going there for you. Here we see the drill run because I didn't know if he was already at the right move, but I guess he wasn't. He gets the extra quick move in, so I'm gonna swap out here. Maybe I shouldn't have went for the move here in general. He has an extra drill in the back. Also Pokemon I kind of want to showcase still, because it's one of the best Pokemon that's not XL. So we have to take a look here. Gonna go for this Power Whip. Power Whip would KO it most likely. I think we have to Sack Swap on Drill Run to be able to win this game. But I don't know if we can do that. think he needs like 2 more or something to get to it. I'm gonna try to 6-swap here, and did not work out perfectly. It didn't really matter if I went for the Sky Attack there or not. I needed the Aero Blast to KO him. Sky Attack wouldn't have been enough. We can go for the Power Whip to KO him. But the NiRiain gonna get to a move before I get to the Flash Cannon here, sadly, and that's gonna be a good game. Power Whip wouldn't have KO'd, so yeah. Good game there to my opponent. Nothing really I can do. NiRiain is also a really good Pokemon. If you want to have that, I'm not gonna power 1 up from myself yet. Just because, I don't know, not the best. Me. Also kind of want to use Giratina, to be honest, because Giratina is so much, this looks like fun. Giratina in a non-XL team might be really cool. My opponent uses with, that's actually the combination I was thinking of, Giratina and S-Cav right now. It was like something like Snorlax as a safe swap or something like this. But Giratina and S-Cav together looks like a super good pairing, because S-Cav can counter those dark types, while Giratina can counter those fighting plus fire types. So I might make a video about this as well, because I think that's a cool combination. It's funny that my opponent actually has the same thing that I already thought of before. I didn't really notice that. What about his last Pokemon? Is Lapras as a safe swap. That kind of makes sense, but also kind of interesting. Could play the same team, to be honest, if I wanted to. But I have to see. I definitely want to make a video about Giratina Origin as well, because right now I think it's one of the best Pokemon in the meta. But with the team my opponent just had right now, I don't think it's that good. I actually know how this game ends, because this game ends like funny. Can go for the Power Whip here. He got the extra quick move in here, which is going to save him at the end. I can tell you that already, because yeah. I didn't get the extra quick move in there again. It's so cool that it's so consistent. Wow, it's so good, so well. Wow. Yeah, because he got the extra quick move in there, we're gonna only tie this game. I can spoiler that for you already. I know it's such a rude spoiler. You were so excited for this one game of Pokemon Go PvP. But yeah, cool again that we lose because my opponent sneaks a quick move in and we didn't. Happens a lot recently. I hope they're gonna fix this before we cannot really talk about this game being competitive, to be honest. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend Lapras with the S-Cav plus the... What's he called again? The Giratina Origin, just because of the Scrafties. Scrafty is a bit of a problem in the Obstagoon. Actually, I don't think... I think Obstagoon is banned. Never mind. I was like thinking, oh, I've never seen an Obstagoon yet here. How could that come? And yeah, that's because Obstagoon is banned. What a surprise. My opponent goes into Jellyfish here. Try to catch the move. I'm gonna be able to catch the move. It's a Shadow Ball. Does some damage, but not a lot. It actually allows... Here again. It just eats me from the... Like, what the hell? Like, seriously. Just... I was 1 more turn over. I thought he would swap out. But why do you swap out when I was 1 over already? And I think that's even cost me the game. I don't know. It's not like this is just something that... it's just annoying. I even think that my opponent gonna swap out, and my opponent does not swap out, but swaps out then when I throw my move 1 turn low. It's just, yeah. I'm not gonna say anything anymore. I think we're still gonna win here because we have the shield. Sorry, this is just annoying. It's just annoying. But in general, yeah, Congress the washing machine to get with this cool unique team to rank 1 on the leaderboards. I still have no idea how he does it. Stuff like Mandibus, you don't really have a good answer in general. That's why I think like Thunder might be a bit better on the Ferro, but I don't know. My opponent goes into S-Cav, and it's just annoying. S-Cav is like one of the best and most used Pokemon right now in the meta. Really cool to see, actually. I like this Pokemon. I'm also gonna definitely make a video about this thing as well. Definitely. Giratina plus S-Cav is something I'm definitely gonna maybe even play tomorrow, but you're gonna see that like on Monday maybe. I don't know. For me, tomorrow right now is Thursday, by the way. If you see that, it's most likely a Saturday. And if, yeah, on Sunday, you know what's gonna happen most likely. Oh, we have a C-Day. We're gonna try out the new Pokemon. Or like the Pokemon with the 2 new moves. I'm not 100% sure if I should use Mega Horn or the new move. I think the new move has not the stats in the game yet, so I don't know how good it's gonna be. Or I don't know, I have to check that afterwards. But I might just go for Double Water. But I think Mega Horn is better, so I'm not sure, 100% sure right now. Depends on how good the other move is. It might be just like, it has to be like really cheap or really strong to be even viable, because they already have the Hydro Cannon, which is out of those 3 main community day moves with the I forgot the name, shit, Frenzy Plant and Blast Burn. Okay, you have Hydro Cannon coming in with only 40 energy for the charge move, while the others are 45 or 50. So you already basically have one of the cheapest hard-hitting charge moves already. Like, unless you have like some crazy chances or like some really good bait chance there, like I don't think you should ever run the, I don't even know what it's called in English, but the other new move that it's gonna get, which stays forever. But we have to see. I think Mega Horn is a bit better though. Mega Horn at least seems a bit better. Here we have a Scrafty against us, and we can go for some Sky attacks, which is cool. But yeah, we're gonna actually catch the move here perfectly on the Snorlax, which is a foul play, which is fine. He actually swaps out and locks himself into this Pokemon, which is interesting. But I think, do I misplay this game? We have to see. We can go for a Body Slam here. And we can see that he can farm us down, which is of course not as cool. I think I'm gonna no, I'm gonna shield. Yeah, I had to shield the Sludge Bomb here, I think. I tried to farm all the way down, which works out pretty well. And he goes into a Stunfisk. I don't know. I still have the move stored. I don't know. Maybe we can still win this game. Oh, I think I actually know how this game went out. But this time I'm not gonna spoiler. How do you think how this game gonna go? Write it now in the comment section. Okay, those things are always kind of stupid when people ask it. I rather ask you like, what's your favorite meal or something? What's your favorite dish? Oh yeah. But here we're gonna see a Sky Attack going through. Because we got 2 Sky Attacks now, we can go for another one. And as long as my opponent doesn't go for the next move in 1 turn, we're gonna win. And yeah, we're gonna be able to farm down there, even though it was kind of hard counter there. We have Toxicroak in the lead. That's good for us. And we have some lag there, which is not good for us. I'm gonna try to catch the move, but Ferrothorn is pretty decent gradient answer because it resists the quick move by 2 stages, like against Steel and against Grass. Bullet Seed is not very effective, and we have stab moves which are powerful, while he only has Crunch, which is not stab. And yeah, it's cool that you can have a debuff chance with Crunch, but it's not as good as a power whip from Grass type. I think maybe we can even farm him down here. He also Crunch again. We don't get debuff. Okay, I don't think we can farm him down. Here's another Crunch. Yeah, we have to throw here. I'm always scared with this thing because you never know how much energy this thing really has. And he can go back into the Toxicroak, which is fine. You can go back into Lugia, and here's an Umbreon in the back. And I'm completely gonna misplay this game. I remember this. Because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna throw a Body Slam first. Because I expect that I can take so many moves that I can easily get to 2 superpowers at the end, which we most likely gonna get there. But as you're gonna see here, yeah, I thought I see the damage of this foul play here, and I thought, okay, most likely I'm gonna survive another one here anyway, like with 1 HP or something. I don't. And this game was basically over now. I mean, how should I win this? And yeah, this is really annoying. If I just shielded there, or if I threw the move a bit faster, I would have been totally fine, but I didn't, and this is kinda bad for us. We have now our Lugia against his Umbreon, and yeah, we don't have shields. You're gonna go for the foul play, you're gonna be hitting hard, and I go for the wrong move here because you maybe saw already the timer on top, or maybe that was actually the right move because now the timer runs out. And after this KO here, we're gonna see who has more health, and it's gonna be us, and we're gonna win this game here just barely. Good game to my opponent. That was crazy. That was crazy. Let me tell you. Into the last game, we have the best possible lead basically again for us here. As the Armored Mewtwo does nothing, we have the best save swap there for us as well. And this game already looks pretty awesome. So yeah, we can just farm this thing down. Now this we're gonna survive every move because the last resort, and we're gonna have a lot of energy here. Well, we can go for a Power Whip and see what my opponent tries to do here now as well. And in general, like against Armor and me too, we try to go for a flash cannon now because our flash cannon would KO him. But we have to see if we can get there. We can get there, and this will KO, and we're gonna see what the area is in the back. It's gonna be a crafty. We're gonna be easily win this game. But yeah, my honest opinion on this team is I'm kinda, I don't know how he even got to that higher ranking with that. It's most likely be me just being trash. That's most likely the case. But other than that, like, really well played then from Washing Machine. I definitely misplayed a lot of games of them as well, just because I didn't have the experience as a team. And of course my Lugia IVs are bad because it's gonna be my Master League Lugia. But anyways, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.